Today's video, I have a couple of boxes to unpack. Pretty sure they were auction wins. Probably spent too much. Probably why I have no money. But let's open them up, find out what's in here. It's been so long since I won them. I don't actually remember what they are. Hello and welcome to Swarm of Comics. I am Randy, your handsome and humble host. Today I'm going to be doing a little unboxing of some books that I've won in some auctions. They've been sitting around for a while. I don't remember what's in them. I think they're all graded books, but going to be as much of a surprise for you as it is for me. So I've already gone through the arduous task of noisy task of getting them out of the box and everything. So there's just a little bit of bubble wrap on them. So let's see what we've got here. So you can already see that this is a graded book. You can see that it is a 5.5. Why would I even buy this book? I was even thinking it must have been super cheap. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Love Romance, Girls in Love, number 63? 63 issues of this from Atlas Comics, which of course Atlas Comics came from Timely and also eventually became Marvel Comics. But she giving him the side eye, the stink eye there? Like, you better not be going anywhere, mister. What does it say? When I'm in your arms. Oh, love romance. The real truth about this husband of mine. Is that what they used to say? Is that what people used to say? I don't know. 1957. Girls in Love, Love Romances. Oh, it's a pretty good book. 5.5 off white to white pages in nice shape. Back is really nice. Pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I have one romance book, that super cool one with the red cover that I did in another video. So maybe I felt like it needed a partner. So, okay. Love Romances, number 63. Maybe I was overtired. Like sometimes the auctions are on late at night and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm buying. All right. What do we got? Another package. I think there's two things in here or one. Oh, I think this is one thing. I think it's just it's graded, it's CGC graded, and it's a pulp. And it must be really thick because I thought it was two books. So let me get this out of here. All right. So CGC just started doing well, as of this video, the um grading and encapsulating pulp novels from the, you know, whenever 20s, 30s, 40s. Actually, there's a whole bunch of pulps behind me. Those were all ones that I got graded, except that I did not get that graded. I purchased that. As you can see, that's kind of oversized. And all of these pulps were different size and thickness, height and depth, depending on how many stories they crammed into them. You know, they were all stories. They didn't have pictures and it wasn't like a comic book. It was just these stories, like Weird Tales, obviously Edgar Allan Poe. You've got some shadow stuff, which is crime suspense. You've got amazing stories, which is, you know, all sci-fi stuff, Planet Comics, amazing stories and stuff like that. And yeah, so I got all these graded. That's in another video. Make sure you watch that one. Make sure you watch that and you add your comments and tell me how much you love them and how wonderful they are. So um, now the market's being flooded with books that are been graded. So I was watching the one of the weekly auctions. This was probably a couple of months ago or a month or two ago. So I was watching the auctions, and at the beginning, the weekly auctions, they start with the pulps, and then they get into the golden age. I think they get into the pulps, platinum age, golden age, and then they have another day that they do silver age, and they have another day that does bronze age, 3 days in a row of the auctions, probably heritage. And so I just happened to be watching, and this book came up. And the reason it's got a little bit of significance and that I bought it is because back in the early 2000s, late 90s, the band I was in, we put out a little homemade demo. We probably printed out the covers and cut them out ourselves and stuck them in a little sleeve and burned the CDs back in the day when you used to do that in your band for demos. It was our first demo. It actually was a full-length demo. So our band at the time was called Motocops 2000. We stole that name from a Stephen King um, book. It was called The Regulators, and the characters were the Motocops 2200. And we stole the name. Ours is a little bit different because we forgot what it really was. And when we were making the band and we gave it the goofy name, we got the name wrong. But it's different. It's not the same. Can't sue us. So Motocops 2000 was our band, and our first little demo we put out, we recorded in like a day. It was most of it was done on a computer, and I took some old pulp cover I found on the internet, and I'm surprised they even had the internet back then. And I used an old version of Photoshop, and I put our logo over it. So I wish I had a copy of that. I'll probably try and find a copy of it. Maybe my guitar player has one scanned in, and I will put it up on the screen over either of my shoulders here. We'll just pause while you look at that, and you'll see what it looked like. And then you'll see this because I actually found this actual pulp and I bought it. So here it is. It is Amazing Stories. Beautiful cover. 5.5. Sorry about all the glare. There was only two of us in the band at the time. The rest of the bass and drums were on computers. It was very industrial metal. So I guess this was the two of us, maybe, in this weird, hairy hole. I don't know. But this is 1939, Amazing Stories, Volume 13, number 2, or also issue 135, I guess. So bonus that it's a red cover. So what I basically did is went in here and photoshopped out all this and just put the name of our band and then the name of the album. The album was called Verse the Universe. So it was like Motocops 2000 versus the universe. I guess we were fighting the universe. Also this weird um, worm creature that has the same pattern that my grandmother's couch had when I was a kid. I guess maybe that was stylish back in 1939. So, and then this is pretty thick size book here. So that's why the I thought it was two when it was in the packaging, but it's just one here. So this is going to go back on the wall with the other Pulps now. So I'm pretty excited about 5.5. It wasn't super expensive. It wasn't super expensive. People want the real evil, dark stuff that has like, Satan on the cover of the Pulps or a ghost or a skeleton or a scantily clad woman. Those are the things that sell that make them skyrocket to the roof. Two guys crawling out of a weird hole fighting a creature that was wearing my grandmother's couch doesn't make it a super high value book, but it had a lot of sentimental value for me. I don't know if the guys in my band watch these videos, but this will be a fun surprise for them. I'll make them watch this when they finally see this one. So that's it. That's what I have for my unboxing. I have my Amazing Stories number 135 and Love Romance number 63. This is like me pretending to pose like with the books, trying not to get the glare so I can like cut this out later and use it in the thumbnail. And it goes blurry. Like this doesn't even make sense. How am I going to do a thumbnail for this? Maybe I'll dress up like the bride and have my wife dress up like the groom and we'll make fun of that cover. I don't know. But here they are. That was fun. All right. Thanks for joining me. I'm Randy. Make your comments, like and subscribe. It helps me out. More people who watch this. I don't know. I don't make any money, so I don't know why I need more people to watch it, but it's just fun. All right. That's it. That's all from Swarm of Comics. Bye. Hello and welcome to Swarm of Comics. I'm Randy, your handsome and humble host. I probably sound a little bit subdued. It's kind of late. It's a Sunday night. I'm tired, but I needed to get this video done. That was terrible. I'm going to delete all of that. That was incredibly stupid.